Welcome to our hip and butt part tutorial. This is a continuation of the series we are on, and this is the stage where we work on the skirt. So as you can see, I've cut my lining, and as I previously explained, shorten your lining by 1 inch, and that is what you have right there. Okay, so my skirt lining is shortened by 1 inch, and I'm going ahead to work on the lining. So look at that notch I made there. That notch is at the zipper part of the back piece of the lining, the zipper part. It is very important you make that notch so that you do not confuse the hip side for the zipper, because the curves look similar. Okay, so I'll take this lining to the machine, I will join that zipper allowance, and then I'll go ahead and shape this lining. Okay, this is for the lining. Join the zipper allowance, go ahead and shape the lining of the skirt to the measurement, to the added hip measurement. Now this is the padding. You go ahead and join the pad as as I've shown in the video, where those arrows are pointing to each other. You go ahead and join those parts. That's what I'll do on the machine, and I'll show you what it looks like. So here we go. This is the zipper allowance of the skirt. So can you see how it's looking? You have that puff at the back. That is where your butt will be settling in, and it will settle in pretty well. So this is the parts, they have been joined, and this is what they look like. Okay, so I'll take the lining, the back part and the front piece of my lining. I'll align it to the back, and I'll be joining it. Now note that the back piece of the lining is bigger than the front. Okay, it's bigger than the front, so just align it the side by side, because if you try to make it equal, it's not going to work. Now after shaping it, this is what it's going to look like, and you're going to be seeing, you see, I'm confirming my hip. Please watch how I'm confirming this hip. For the front, you can just place it and confirm. Okay, but for the back, since the back has a butt allowance, you cannot just place it like that, because you have a little bit of excess at the back, as you can see. So you can just bend it one side and confirm the measurements of the back hip, by quarter. Yes, so okay, so just bend half side of the back piece and confirm your measurements. That's a quarter of your, or should I say half of your back measurement. That's how you're going to confirm the back. Okay, now exactly whatever I did for the lining is the exact same thing I'm going to do for the skirt, as you can see. So whatever you've done to the lining, do the exact same thing for the main skirt. Okay, then I'm just opening the lining up to fix my hip pad and my hip and butt pad. Okay, so remember, as we've cut it, we came down by 1 inch when we were drafting the hip pad. So we are still going to come down by 1 inch and carefully pin this hip pad round the skirt. First of all, I'm going to align it to the center. Please, very importantly, use your pin to align this to the center, so that you don't have the hip shifting to where it's not supposed to be. Okay, so use your pin and secure carefully. I opened up the allowances. I did not just place the pad. I opened up the allowance, and then I now put center to center, so the center of my hip pad to the center of my skirt, and I'm pinning carefully, as you can see. Do it all round. When you're done, you're going to be pinning round the skirt, so that you'll be able to tack it to its appropriate position. So can you see what I did for the other side? I'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other side of the hip. Come down by 1 inch and carefully place your parts. Okay, so this is MS Collection. If you are new to the channel, we are on a series kindly first of all subscribe, like the videos, feel free to share, and then get the other tutorials we've been working on. Okay, get them so that you'll be able to follow. There's a measurement on how to take this part, the drafting. We have 2 draftings, the creating of the parts and the skirts. So get the tutorials. I'll drop the link in my description box so that we'll be carried along. Okay, so this is what we have. I'll go to the machine and sew this round, okay, and I'll show us what it looks like. Here we go. Can you see this? Yes, it's been aligned properly. You just go ahead and give this a good press. Do not be scared to fold or press the skirt. It's the pad, so it's going to stick in. Okay, I realized that one of the things that this padding does, it gives, you can wear your skirt without any foldings by the side. Okay, that's another advantage of this padding aside the figure enhancement. Okay, now so I have my skirt already shaped as earlier advised, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn the lining, sew the lining to the skirt. The normal way you sew your lining, okay, is what you are going to do. But for this skirt, I'm going to be concealing the top of the skirt because I'm not adding a band. Remember that okay, the overall point of this tutorial is a gown. Okay, so this is the lower part of the gown, so I'll be doing some work in the front. Okay, so go ahead and pin the skirt, pin it all around. Now we'll be closing every place all around the skirt, so just watch carefully and watch the effect that my shortened lining has on the skirt. Okay, the shortened lining is going to make the wrapper fold into the back piece of the skirt. So just watch what I'm going to do and you understand. I'm pinning around the skirt. I pin the upper part and the down part of the skirt first. That's the up and the base of the skirt. I'll be sewing that on the machine before I'll sew the sides. Okay, so do not sew the sides first. Make sure you sew the base of the skirt first before the sides. Okay, so look at this. When I sew the sides, look at the effect I'll be having. Okay, I've gone ahead to sew the upper part and the lower part. Now when I sew the sides afterwards, can you see that effect I'll be having at the base of my skirt? When I flip it over, you would see, look at it. Now that is the importance of shortening your lining. When you shorten your lining, you're going to have this wrapper come into the back side of the skirt, so you don't have lining shooting at the base of the skirt. How do I bring this skirt out? Because every part has been sealed, I decided to bring it out through my zipper allowance area. I just opened a portion of it and brought out the entire skirt. Okay, okay, so can you see how I brought it out? Okay, so if there is any other place, like if it's a skirt that you are not going to be, if you are going to be attaching a band, you can bring it out through the upper part. Wherever it is possible for you to bring it out is fine. Okay, but for me, I brought it out at the zipper allowance because my sides are closed as well. So when I bring it out through the zipper allowance, when I'm ironing, I'll fold that allowance inside. Okay, I've gone ahead to give my skirt a good press, and can you see how beautiful it looks? That is the importance of ironing. You cannot escape ironing, you must iron. Okay, so just prepare to iron the skirt. Now look at that place I brought it out. I just went ahead to iron it inside and I'll top stitch, and there we go. The next thing I'll do is to close my zipper allowance or my slit, and then I'll fix my zipper on the skirt. I'll close my slit. My zipper is fixed on the skirt. Our skirt is ready. Now can you see the effect of our butt allocation? Look at it, the curvy part. So when I wear this skirt, you will see how it looks like, looking so beautiful. Okay, let's wear the skirt. Now this is me showing you how I look. That's my hip, and when I measured it, it's 44. As you can see, this is my hip and my hip is 44. Now when I wear the skirt, look at what it looks like. Now here is the skirt, fitted and fine, and I'm just showing you. Now can you see how natural this looks? It's not looking fake, it's not looking suspicious, it just looks like me. It looks like my hip. And when I confirm the measurement, we have 2 inches added extra. Okay, so with this method you can make your hip whatever size you want. Okay, and that is it for the hip and butt padding. Please stay tuned to the channel because it's a whole series. You're going to be learning as much as you want. That is why you should turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.